Guys, I can't believe it. It's already week 6 of the NFL football season, but it also happens to be episode number 30 of the YWC Football Talk podcast. And for number 30, you can hear them already. That I said them because there's more than one guest, because I had to bring in not one but two guests who just will blow everyone else out of the water. And I don't have not just one, but I have both of the awesome Lorenzo Bros, Matt and Alex. Guys, welcome to the podcast. And Alex, welcome back.
How many times have we been on this podcast?
Only one. Twice?
Twice. You were on for the...
Twice?
No, I think this is the third or fourth time, actually.
Oh, wow.
You suck at paying attention?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's been a while, though.
Pleasure every time, but...
I'm pretty impressed you got to 30 episodes.
I would have been on, 15 of them if I fucking wasn't able to make it half the time.
30 episodes of the podcast. It's pretty good. I don't know how many...
We're allowed to swear on this podcast, right?
Yeah, you're allowed to swear.
Okay, good. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
Nope, we are not a PG podcast.
Unless Phil's on it?
Yeah, unless Phil's on it, then it's all...
They can't.
If Phil's on it, we just start talking like Phillip Rivers here.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. It's a football podcast.
No, it's all good.
May return.
I'm happy. Yeah, let's start off hot.
All right, Griff, where are we starting, baby?
Though I'm just going to start quickly off. You guys know with you guys from Sunday's game, but just wanted to send quick well wishes out to Dak Prescott, who suffered that unfortunate injury. Compound fracture to his ankle and also to a dislocation. He's going to be out for about 4 to 6 months. Should be back probably by OTAs if all goes according to plan. And also, too, if the NFL draft and also the NFL draft, the NFL offseason, excuse me. And the only other thing, too, I wanted to mention on here quickly was there was actually a bit of a sad story today. Vaughn McClure, who's the beat reporter for the Atlanta Falcons from ESPN.com, passed away. So just sending out well wishes and thoughts and prayers to his family. And also, too, because I was going to get into a riff of the Atlanta Falcons firing Dan Quinn, but we all saw that coming. Like, no one knew that Dan Quinn, was he going to keep his job as soon as they lost Carolina? I'm like, yeah, no, he's done.
I think they fired him, as the time expired.
Yeah.
And the Falcons lose, and Dan Quinn is leaving.
Yeah, it was coming ever since the Super Bowl loss, so... Yeah. I mean, they should have gave him one more year, and then once they started sucking, I would have fired him.
I hated the Falcons. I'm pretty sure I traded for Matt Ryan from Griff the year I won the league, and I've just hated them ever since.
Yeah, you hated Matt Ryan the one year he actually was good.
But that was the year you'd lose points for a sack, and every time we'd get sacked, I'd scream. I don't remember that trade, but I feel like I traded, Russell Wilson for Matt Ryan because Russell wasn't that good.
Awful.
I won the league, so it's fine. But yeah, I had a hatred for the Falcons ever since then because they're so bad.
And then the Super Bowl happened.
Dallas should have one win right now. It should be the Giants game, makes me so angry. But I was kind of disgusted by Dak getting hurt.
It sucks.
At first,
you don't
I
want
wanted
to see
be
that.
all right, good. Now I don't have to deal with them winning the Super Bowl. But after a second,
I don't think they were winning the Super Bowl.
I was like, that's a disgusting injury, and
he's been through a lot this year too with his brother.
Why couldn't it have been he seems like a genuinely nice guy. Why couldn't it have been Zeke?
Yeah, if anyone, it would have to be the guy who keeps getting in trouble. But not that we wish injury on anyone.
Although I don't think he's actually really been in trouble. I just hate that guy's face so much.
Yeah, it's a Snapchat filter looking.
I hate him.
And he's also got that nice new tattoo that says "Feed Me" right on his stomach.
I hope Ryback sues him.
I hope Ryback wins the lawsuit. He has to get it removed or something.
Oh, I have a quick story. I told you. I don't know if you saw this, Griff. It's a quick TJ impression from Matt, but
this is going off.
We need TJ on this podcast to talk about Michael Thomas and why he keeps playing him.
The Michael Thomas incident.
He's still in his starting lineup for this week, and he's playing you.
Did you see the post that he wrote on the group page after I added him back?
No.
He was like, "Thank you to everyone but Griff." And I was like, Griff didn't even say anything about it.
He's just being a dick. Anyway, about football, not fantasy. Apparently, on some website, I don't remember which one it was, but it had to be a major website because it picked up Steam that that Rashad Jennings was number 23 on the Giants.
Yeah.
So when Logan Ryan tackled Dak Prescott and injured him, they went to look, and people heard about it but didn't watch the game and looked it up. They saw Rashad Jennings, former Giant running back from 2016, who hasn't been in the league since, tackle him, and he keeps getting messages on his Instagram, and all he replies is, "I'm a retired running back."
That's hilarious. Is this also can this also be a hockey podcast for 2 minutes? I just opened up Twitter and I saw something.
What?
What?
Can I say?
Is it about who?
The Rangers are finalizing a contract with that maggot at the end.
Oh,
2
all right,
years,
good.
4.8 average annual value.
I'll take it. I don't think he's going to duplicate what he did this year, but...
All right, I just wanted to get that out of the way because I saw it. I hate this guy.
Yeah, we all do.
All right, so I hate Tony DeAngelo. I hate Zeke. What do we got next?
And you love TJ.
That's true.
What are your guys' thoughts on actually, before I was going to go on Le'Veon Bell, do we want to give our thoughts on the Chiefs, or do we want to riff-raff about how Gase and the whole organization is just a complete clown show?
We could shit on the Jets.
Oh my God, they're just so bad.
I just don't understand why Gase keeps blaming the execution of the plays and not the fact that he's just bad at his job. So he's basically saying all of his players suck, but he's good.
Listen, I'm calling the right play. You guys should suck. Oh, that's a great way to coach your team.
No wonder why Jamal Adams and Bell and everyone want to leave.
I think the Giants have been worse over the last 4 or 5 years, but at least we have Super Bowl highlights to watch.
Yeah.
Well, somewhat recently, they're just a joke.
And we're still not as bad as them right now. They should be way better than us.
What happens if Steve Cohen decides to buy the Jets too, and then they're just better than the Giants and the Yankees? We're
I don't know.
Yeah.
Good, and no one can talk shit to us anymore.
The Jets have anybody of note?
Sam Darnold.
Chris Hogan.
Jamison Crowder, who's actually nasty.
CJ Mosley, who opted out.
Yeah, CJ Mosley. They would have a much better defense just with him.
He was even hurt last year, too. He was out for quite a bit.
Yeah, he hasn't done shit with them yet because of that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. There was one player that last year was going to sign with the Jets and then re-signed with the Vikings after he already committed to signing with the Jets. And it was the most Jets thing I've ever heard. Anthony Barr, maybe?
I think it was.
Yeah.
Either him or maybe Eric Kendricks.
Oh, that guy fell on him?
Yeah. That's the biggest Vikings accomplishment.
That's another team I can't stand. Kirk Cousins is terrible.
As a human and as a quarterback.
Guy got me banned from Twitter instantly for a week.
I look forward to that and you bitching about Adam Thielen. I look forward to those tweets.
Adam Thielen will get him 100 yards a game and be like, God damn it, why no touchdown?
only the fourth quarter. I went to bed and he had nothing. I woke up, he had 20 points. I was like, okay, great, sweet.
Yeah.
They're so much worse than I expected. Oh my God, they're so bad.
I told you guys the Packers are much better.
They really are. A lot better.
Yeah. The Vikings... Well, the
If
Vikings are one of those teams, though, where it's every year they have the 1 year where they're good, then the 1 year where they're shit. Last year was their year they were good. Now they're going to be shit, and I don't expect Kirk Cousins or Mike Zimmer or Rick Spielman, who's their general manager, to be there at the start of next season.
Dalvin Cook is so good, though.
Yeah, but he's always hurt. And Madison's just as good. So why sign Cook?
I wouldn't say that.
I think it's their offensive line.
Oh, it's been their offensive line since last year.
Yeah, but look at Madison's numbers when he goes out. He had 100 yards in the second half because he got hurt.
I hate those kind of guys. Latavius Murray.
He's nasty.
But if you have Kamara on your fantasy team, you're get the hell out of here.
I fucking love young Latvias.
Latavius Murray.
It's taking the risk, too, of when you have Drew Brees in fantasy and they give the ball to Taysom Hill in the red zone and then he runs in for a touchdown.
Yeah. Fun fact on Latavius Murray. I'm actually doing a franchise mode in Madden 2015, and he's my running back, and he broke the single-season record of yards. Saints.
He was on somebody before the Saints. Was it the Vikings? Maybe it was the
Raiders.
Ravens.
No, Raiders.
Oh, Raiders. Oh, yeah.
Ingram went from the Saints to the Raiders. And Saints to the Ravens, excuse me.
Oh, I cannot.
Yeah.
I typed in, let's tabby 9 to Murr.
That's going to come up about Murr.
Wow, the first Latavius to come up is Murray. How about that?
Wow.
Madison. By the way, Madison had 112 rush yards last week.
Vikings,
yeah, but he was also on the Raiders.
Raiders, Vikings, and then the Saints. Okay.
Wow. All right.
He also went to UCLA.
Quick little sidebar about Latavius. Doesn't get enough respect.
If Randy doesn't watch Randy comment terrible episode. Never have Matt on again. I'm just going to kill myself.
Nah, he's more of a Matt guy than he is a Alex guy.
I'm going to get a random tweet sometime saying, you should have Matt back on the podcast sometime soon. I get it with him, sometimes with Phil, he'll tweet me, Hey, Griff, when are you having Phil at Nightmare 10 back on the podcast? And I'm just like, soon, I don't know.
Randy's a great hype man.
Yeah.
I feel better about myself.
I feel like him and Bitsy B have nothing negative to say about anything ever.
Yeah, no, it's just, unless he loses at the slots, that's about it.
I've asked him before. I was like, Randy, who do you hate? He's like, yeah, I hate somebody, but he won't elaborate. Like,
he's just too nice.
He's such a nice guy. I miss going to the casino. This is going to be your worst episode, Griff. I can just tell. I'm
like
all over the place.
Go pod randomness.
I need Griff to steer me in the direction.
All right, what's the next topic, Griff?
Bell to the Chiefs. Do we think like
me and Matt are both pissed?
Yeah, my first reaction was there goes Clyde's value. I'm gonna have to bench him. He doesn't do anything as it is.
I really wish he went to the Bills because I want a good reason to dump Singletary, and I have Bell in that league. But yeah, Clyde now I'm worried it's gonna be worthless.
He already wasn't their goal line back anyway, so it's okay.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be catching passes, and he's not
at all.
So
I was expecting 15 to 20 points a game.
It's not even like he's getting stuffed or anything. Last game, they barely used him.
Well, didn't he score that touchdown on the play that Kelsey got a penalty?
Yeah.
I was mid-tweet about, yay, we got it, and then he gets the penalty, and I had to edit the tweet.
Yeah.
You can't be freaking kidding.
Travis Kelsey is on Matt's shit list.
Yeah.
He scored another touchdown late in the game, and he's like, that idiot. I was like, what did Kelsey ever do to you?
I still won that week, but my team is absolute garbage right now.
Kelsey can have 200 Dude, Kelsey can have 200 receptions, 3 touchdowns, and score him 40 points, and they'll be like, oh, fucking guy, he couldn't get me another touchdown?
Well, if I'm losing, I need that extra touchdown. That's my favorite and least favorite thing about fantasy is I overreact immediately when the game starts. Thielen has no catch. They haven't gotten the ball yet.
Yeah. They haven't kicked off.
God, it's still pregame, dude. Relax.
Oh, did I tell you guys that, so I, in another group chat for sports, because I have a fantasy group that I play with back home, and TJ's in that as well, and I literally, pardon me?
Is Hassan in that?
No.
No.
I'm in a group chat, though, with, those guys, though, and Ivan Prakash. But when I looked at... So I sent a photo of our matchup to my group chat saying, hey guys, don't be like TJ and reset your lineup. And he's like, yo, wrong league. I'm like... He was literally, making excuses for, why he lost. And I'm literally like... You literally lost because your dumbass forgot to bench Michael Thomas. And then he was like, oh, no, it's just you won by fluke. I'm like, no.
I'm pretty sure he still has him in now for this week and doesn't have anyone on his bench that's a wide receiver that can play.
I got to kick him out of the league. Sorry, Teach, but you're out of that one.
Yeah, he's got...
I want a league with good communication.
Yeah.
And this isn't it.
We have to do an in-person league. We'll fly Griff down.
Yeah.
We'll pay for it.
We'll host him.
Okay.
Fly down himself.
You don't have to fly me down. Just pay for my flight from... just pick me up from LaGuardia. Yeah, he still got Michael Thomas in for this week, and... I have an easy solution for him. He can just put Mike Evans from his flex in and then put... He's got Gaskin on his bench.
There you go.
If he had started Gaskin last week, he would have beat me.
Yeah.
And I had the San Francisco defense who scored negative.
Gaskin on the bench.
Griff's defense got him -2.
Well, yeah,
his bench defense got him 14.
Well, San Francisco...
It's a fucking 16-point swing, Griff. That sucks, but at least you played. TJ, what?
Look how bad he used to be.
Wow. That's when he was sucking... Stafford off.
Freaking TJ. He's not even in last. He's in the middle in that league.
And he's in third to last now or second to last. Once I beat him, he's going to be in last or second to last. Oh. All right, so
the only thing I was going to say too for the
Super Bowl anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Chiefs haven't looked good all year though, really.
Yeah, they'll get hot.
Yeah, I'd never count them out, but they haven't exactly looked great.
Right now, it's Packers.
The Bills just shit the bed last week, and so I don't know who's going to win that game.
Yeah. They have after this week, they have the Broncos and then the fucking Jets, so...
Yeah, they have plenty of time to figure it out.
Yeah, but unfortunately, guys, tonight there's no football on, but let's get into some predictions. We got a full slate of games, including 2 games Monday, which I'm going to miss a bit of the first quarter of the first one because of work. But
I'll never talk shit about Thursday Night Football again.
No.
I fucking miss it.
Yeah, I like Tuesday football, too. Just give me one game a week, or one game a day.
And what about on Sunday?
Just one game on Sunday.
Well, I think it would work if they moved like a couple games from like Sunday to like Tuesday or Wednesday, just because it like doesn't like so you don't have like those games that get lost in the cluster of 1 o'clock or even 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I want to watch every game.
Yeah.
Make that happen, NFL.
Yeah.
Literally impossible.
Yeah, I know.
The Octo box is as close as you get.
Yeah, Griff, what's your favorite box? The Octo box, the triple box,
favorite box,
or the single box?
I like the Octo at the beginning, but I can't like watch it as the Octo. But I have to go triple's my favorite.
Anything more than 2, you're like, I don't know what's happening. I can't.
I love and when they put the sound on for one game, you're not sure which one it is at first.
Oh.
Scott Hansen pees once before, once after. That's a fact straight from Scott himself.
Yeah. Sure, he did tweet us that. We didn't even ask him anything. He just said, "Hey, go pod. I don't pee."
I want the listeners of this podcast to know he pees once before and once after. I don't know how he does it.
Well, for all we know, he is like
you can't finish a sentence.
I literally before the game kick off, I gotta go now. Bye.
Well, let's talk week 6 games. Let's do some predictions. First game we got is Bears versus Panthers, which I really think this is a game of we're gonna basically what's it called? This game is the Dennis Green game to me, which we're gonna be like they are who we thought they were. Like the Bears are who we thought they were.
Yeah.
For some reason,
I don't believe in the Bears at all, and I actually really believe in the Panthers. I think they're good.
Panthers. Mike Davis, friggin' what the hell?
Yeah, it's like Madison. It's like
I can always relate something to a fantasy. Like Lazy has McCaffrey, he gets injured, he gets Mike Davis.
That's probably how it should be, though.
That's true, but I didn't think to go pick him up.
Yeah,
but Mike Davis is good.
And you don't even have kids or a wife. Huh? You don't have kids or a wife to pay attention to. Should have been on that.
That's probably why I don't think Lazy listens to this, but that's why he's edits his lineup Saturday night or something.
I edit my lineup Monday.
I'm
for the next week.
I check every day.
Yeah, same.
Have you noticed that the fantasy points now for defenses are all at 0?
Yeah, it's done that a few times this year.
Weird. Did you ever get credit for that?
Yes.
That
kick, yeah.
Okay.
Yahoo wasn't counting field goals, just extra points for half a game. It freaked me out. Yeah, actually, I don't know. I think I looked at other kickers and it was the same. All right,
I hate
I'm taking the Panthers.
I actually hate the Bears because of Seth Rollins.
That's why.
Well, I mean, I didn't.
Not because they're just pathetic.
And Vince, what's his name? Vinny Wasco.
Aw.
He tweets the same thing as Seth.
Yeah, it's a joke.
I love football. But there's the worst 3-0 team ever. The worst. What is the record?
You can't compare Vinny Wasco to Seth Rollins.
Yeah,
Vinny's a better wrestler. And he's a much nicer guy.
I'm picking the Panthers.
Yeah, Panthers.
Panthers -12.
-1.5 actually.
No, I'm giving the Bears 12, but I'm still picking the Panthers.
All right, cool. I thought about going with the Bears, but you know what? I'm going to go with the Panthers. Like I said, I think this is the game where we kind of go, okay, the Bears aren't as good as we thought they were. The only thing I'll be interested in seeing, though, is how the defenses play against each other, because Carolina's defense isn't the best, and Chicago's defense, if Khalil Mack and them can get to Bridgewater the way they got to Brady, I think the Bears could win this game.
How are they winning? By defense?
By luck. By shitty teams.
Andrew?
Yeah. Came back. But I would take, I don't ask me who they added or who they drafted because I don't remember, but I remember throughout all the offseason, I liked the Panthers they added so much defense.
They literally drafted only defense.
Yeah, and then, I think they signed a few guys too, yet they didn't keep Bradbury.
Wasn't he the first coach to ever draft 7 defenders?
Yeah.
Probably.
He's also making $7 million a year as a rookie head coach.
The Giants. Matt Rule should have been the Giants head coach, but no.
David
Do you know? Yeah, me too. You hated Joe Judge, and I was like, give him a chance.
No, because he was being a tool.
And he wasn't, though. The media blew that up.
What do you think about your quarterback? Oh, yeah, that guy.
He didn't do that. He just didn't name starters. It was week 1 of the offseason, and he didn't name starters.
Yeah, it's an open competition. I'm not sure if our number 2 pick.
He's like, I don't even know who Saquon Barkley is yet. I haven't met him. And then the media ate that shit up. And Mike McCoo was like, oh, say my name.
That's a great drop.
I know, but Joe Judge is fantastic, even though we're 0-5. I've never felt this good about a coach. Been so bad at football.
Well,
Patrick Graham was fantastic.
Who was the penalty on the touchdown.
Ratley and
What was the one where
Fleming.
Fleming? He got so pissed. Pat Shermer would have just been like, what?
Pat Shermer, I'm surprised Garrett didn't clap. Good job, guys. Good job.
That pissed me off so much.
If you had to rank Giants head coaches in order of Judge, Shermer, and McAdoo, what would you rank them?
Judge.
My favorite is Judge, but McAdoo actually had a good year. But I think Judge is going to be the one to actually make it 3 years.
I don't understand how
But if Gettleman gets fired after the season, which everyone thinks he will, I hate having a coach and then bringing in a GM, but there's no way they could fire Judge.
Well, they're not going to pay fucking 4 head coaches. They're already paying Shermer. They're probably still paying McAdoo. They're not going to fire Judge.
Yeah.
It's not his.
Hopefully Judge will help pick the... But that's also what the fucking Jets did. They fired McCagnon. Gase was already there, and then Gase picked Joe Douglas. It's just ass backwards, but
New York
we get stuck. But there's also, that I learned on this Talking Giants podcast, the other guys, like assistant to or whatever, if we take from within, they're like so worried that he's going to be our next GM.
Who, Gettleman's assistant?
I forget his name.
Let's just bring Jerry Reese back. He won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, fuck yourself.
He had one good draft, and that was his first one.
Who did he even take?
He took like Ahmad Bradshaw, took what's his face, Boss. They all played in the Super Bowl.
There you go. And then he drafted fucking Eli Apple.
I don't really remember who they reached for Eli Apple. I don't remember who they beat in the 2 Super Bowls, but he won 2 of them.
All right. That was our Giants rant. I didn't know we were going Giants yet.
We could do a whole episode just ranting about the Giants. Awful.
I'm trying to find out right now the whole Giants page, just because I want to see who their the assistant at GM is, just because I'm actually kind of curious. Kevin Abrams.
You can't hear me,
guys.
Evan Abrams, yeah.
Kevin Abrams,
whatever.
From Toronto, Canada.
Wow. Hey.
I think they just need to fucking get him. We're just a clown show.
We need Jamar Chase. We literally, our defense is good. I don't know how, I don't know when, but they became good.
Well, they weren't very good fucking last game against Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton made 2 ridiculous throws to CeeDee Lamb. 2 balls were caught over the middle of the field.
Andy Dalton's not even that bad.
No, but two catches were made over. CeeDee Lamb had 2 catches over the middle of the field, and those were perfect passes in the first half.
Come dumpster land.
We shut them down. We shut Cooper down. Bradbury is the second best
and the Astros walk off
in the NFL.
Are you kidding me?
No, Correa just hit a walk-off
George
home
Springer,
run.
at least?
No, Correa.
Oh, that fucking idiot.
Oh, my God. Why? The Rays are going to blow it. The Astros are going to come back from 3-0 down. Are you kidding me?
Only 3-2 now, right?
I hate today.
Besides being on this podcast.
Hey, you get to talk to me for an hour, and then Matt's going to be like, I want to kill myself.
No, this is actually pretty fun. I'm just, like, falling asleep because I'm so tired for some reason.
Yeah. I'm not going to expand on what I was thinking.
I'm trying not to rip ass in the room, so. It's a podcast. Cramp. Oh, my God. My leg just locked up. Oh, my God. It's like I'm playing football. Oh, my God. That hurts so bad.
Kind of know Dak's going through now.
Yeah, I can relate with Dak.
He's out 4 to 6 weeks podcasting.
I can't talk now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
All right, switch gears.
I was gonna go into a different game, but you know what? I want to talk about it right now. Football team at the Giants. I'm gonna say it off the hop and just straight up say it. I think the Giants get their first win of the season.
If they don't, then there's no hope.
I don't think I could ever pick the Giants again.
I don't think we can not beat Kyle Allen.
What is it? What's the line? -3?
Yeah, -3. For the Giants are a 3-point favorite.
No, I know. I'm just.
Giants are favored, yeah.
I mean, the Giants should win, but like
they almost beat Dallas, they almost beat Los Angeles, and they almost beat.
Dallas.
The Bears.
When Dak, like his leg snapped in half.
We were in that game the whole time. Andy Dalton made the best throw of the game. Andy Dalton made the best throw of the game. Not Dak.
Yeah, but Dak would have made it better.
I don't know.
The Giants, if they don't win, I'm just like, I give up.
Name a receiver, and I'll name a cornerback who could shut him down, and it's James Bradbury.
just severely doubt that.
James Bradbury has the second best stats as a quarterback this year.
As a quarterback?
Cornerback.
Yeah, you're only doing stats on the Giants.
No.
All right, the Giants are going to win that game.
Can you name me another cornerback on the Giants?
No.
Wow, that's pathetic.
I know a safety.
Darnay Holmes.
That was really...
Logan Ryan's also a quarterback safety
Griff
duo.
said that really sexy.
I know a safety.
Could that be a drop?
Were you thinking of Logan Ryan?
Jabril Peppers.
Oh, Peppers, yeah.
Who?
Jabril Peppers? Oh.
Fucking Odell.
The guy got acquired for Odell.
I never thought of Odell as a number 2 receiver until now.
The over-under for this game is 43.5. Do you think that goes over or under?
We'll probably win like 17-10. So under.
We're so bad.
We don't score. Like, I don't know how.
We're so bad.
Evan Ingram in this offense this year is just so bad. That's a home run.
Bad every year.
No, he's not.
He is.
He's one of the best receiving tight ends when he's healthy.
I was just
No, Caden Smith's better. Caden Smith's the future tight end. I don't even care if we trade Ingram anymore. Caden Smith's good.
Evan Ingram's not even our best tight end.
Well, what was that?
He is actually a better receiver, but what's the over-under?
He's so bad at blocking.
43.5.
I'm not going to take the Giants, although they did just score 30. What did they score? 31?
34.
Probably the over then.
I'm taking the under.
All right, I'm going on.
I don't know how you could ever take the over on the
Giants. Because we just scored on Dallas, and although the
Redskins defense is much better than Dallas.
Yeah, but their rush defense is horrendous.
And our rush game is so good.
Well, look, Freeman was good last game.
He was good. He wasn't that good.
He was pretty. I mean, he was better than Barkley.
So far, yeah, but
poor Saquon. Did you see that the Judge made him travel with the team
to LA, right?
Yeah, I think that was the game.
Yeah,
because he's a captain. Like, really, the poor guy's fucked up his leg, and you're making him travel.
I mean, you could travel easily.
No,
on that. I mean, the flight would suck, but it's probably
in LA. I can't. Oh, it's 405. Yeah. This season is just like
he probably had a comfy plane. I don't think he was flying.
No, but it's just the Giants never have people travel who are injured.
Well, I like Joe Judge. I like it. Team, they need to build chemistry and a good locker room. That's all. Get him. Yeah. And there is. He got rid of everybody we liked because they were bad guys, and he cleaned the culture.
I just love to see what we can do with Odell.
I'm in full bloom love.
All right, what's the next game?
A great drop of Gettleman.
Bengals at the Colts.
How are the Colts good? Their defense is nasty.
Yeah, their defense has been nasty, and their offense has a quarterback now.
I wouldn't call him a 12% quarterback.
I mean, he all you had to know, he was bad on San Diego. San Diego's bad. Look, Herbert, they still can't win.
Yeah, but he's good.
Yeah.
I already forgot the game.
Bears at Bengals, or Bengals at Colts.
Bears at Bengals.
Colts and Bengals.
Colts, Bengals. I hope the Bengals win, but the Colts are going to win. They're going to find out.
Yeah, Colts.
Joe Burrow. They just showed the fucking highlights.
Joe who?
Joe Burrow.
Okay, I'm going to take the Colts.
I'm going to take the Colts as well. Next game's kind of a stinker. Lions at Jaguars.
That's fucking Jaguars.
That's a bad game.
I actually do like the Jaguars in this.
Minshew Mania. Jags.
Tony Khan Mania. Jags for myself, too. Even though I'm starting Matt Stafford in fantasy this week.
Say Jaguars again.
Jaguars.
I love that.
Jaguars. I'm going to start saying that.
Jaguars.
There's Jaguars, Jaguars, and Jaguars.
Yeah, true set.
Jaguars. The next game on the list, I want to talk, I want to pick a winner. It's another dud too, but I don't even know if this game's gonna be being played, and that's the Atlanta Falcons versus the Minnesota Vikings.
Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, you said that earlier in our other chat.
Who are they playing?
Minnesota.
Vikings.
Ramy and I just refuse to pick the Falcons ever again.
It's probably they'll probably tie.
So I almost said Falcons. Vikings.
Vikings.
Even though Cook's not playing, so Falcons.
Who cares? They have Madison.
That's true. You're a fucking guy.
He's good. I don't like him, but I like Murray.
Hope he has a shit game.
And me too. I think I'm playing him. All right.
Ravens at the Eagles.
Ravens.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Ravens, especially if they're at the Eagles.
Kamara's not doing fucking shit this year.
Yeah, the Eagles' defense is going nuts.
Yeah.
That's true.
Carson Wentz is the worst quarterback in the NFC East. Give me Kyle Allen any day over him. Just fucking Alex Smith's the best one on that team.
Yeah, the Ravens are going to crush them, hopefully.
Ravens by like 98.
98.
Patrick Queen with 6 pick sixes. He was close to that against the Bengals.
6 of them?
I think he had 2.
Fucking Tyler Glass now.
Next game we got is Browns at Steelers. Let's see. Is there going to be a helmet used as a weapon in this game?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's going to be huge. I'm going to say the Browns if Odell's healthy.
Steelers.
I honestly, I just
hold on. I want to say one thing. I picked the Browns against the Cowboys, and Matt goes, "LOL, Browns."
They were terrible.
Terrible. They were like 1-1.
Their defense was awful.
Dallas' defense.
Dallas was putting up 50 points a game.
Just wanted to say, looking back, I made the right choice.
They still almost lost, too.
The Odell end around, though.
Let me get my Subway Aaron's way.
You come here every day. This is Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I don't think this is Subway.
Talk like a New Yorker, even though we're a Jersey.
Do they have Jersey Mike's in Canada?
No, they do not. We have Firehouse, though, and that's a lot better than Subway.
Oh, I love Subway.
Subway is, like, good, but it's like the McDonald's of sub places. It's generic.
Yeah.
They're all deli mates and shit.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Subway's also good. Subway's only good if you get Italian herb and cheese.
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah. Houston at Tennessee.
Tennessee. They look friggin'
I've said this from the beginning of the year. Houston's going to be terrible, so Tennessee.
Same. Tennessee. I'm going to go Tennessee, even though, I don't know if Alex saw this, but yesterday I got into it with a Titans fan on Twitter because I retweeted their video saying that about them flexing about their, and everyone said we broke the rules and everything, which they did.
Yeah.
And then
they're still stupid.
Yeah. The guy clearly was like he's a guy who doesn't believe in COVID and he probably supports Trump, and then Ramey actually clapped back at him.
Fucking Ryan Tannehill.
Fucking Ramey.
Yeah. Isn't Derrick Henry not really doing anything?
No, he went off these last couple games, I think. He had, like, a good amount of points.
If you're not on my fantasy team, I usually don't pay attention to you.
He ended Josh Norman's career.
That I saw.
I saw that live too. That play didn't even count.
That's true, but he fucking wrecked
it.
it.
I couldn't even believe that was him. I didn't know Norman had long hair.
Norman get up, he grabs his ass and checks his butthole for blood. He just got raped.
Norman literally just like took the Washington football team for like every dollar they were worth and said, "Hey, pay me," and then never ended up amounting to shit.
I honestly didn't know.
Or in the league?
Yeah,
me either.
I had no idea.
I didn't know he had long hair either.
Yeah. So when they said Josh Norman, I was like, wait, that Josh Norman? That Tool?
He got into a fight with Odell, and then his career went nowhere.
Yeah.
That's true.
He's no James Bradbury.
Odell ended up in Cleveland, so.
I mean, he's still good and relevant and shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like, I'm pretty sure Norman's on like a league minimum contract right now.
All right, are we here to talk about Odell's sex fantasies or the next game?
We'll talk about that. We can talk about that later. Next game is the Broncos at the Patriots, one that should have been played last week, but it's playing on Sunday now.
I kind of like the Broncos, but I'm going to go Patriots.
Pat Ryan.
Yeah, Patriots, definitely. They're healthy.
Yeah. I was a little concerned if, like, Cam wasn't playing for obvious reasons, but Cam's going to be back, and so too is Stephon Gilmore, so I am picking my Patriots.
They're definitely going to win. Broncos suck.
Yeah.
Who's starting at quarterback for the Broncos?
I think it's going to be Locke.
Oh, he's back?
Yeah.
So they didn't even need Bortles?
No.
Oh.
Damn, I wanted to see a Bortles fucking Brian Hoyer game. That's what it was looking like for a little bit.
Brett Rippon probably would have started, and then Bortles would have been his backup.
Did anyone else wish it was Rypien instead of Rippon?
Rypien.
That's what I read the first time I saw his name.
Yeah, you also thought it was Mickey Rookie.
I was young, and he was pretty irrelevant at that time.
Still Mickey Rourke. Come on.
Let's see. Next up, we actually have a fun one. The New York Jets at the Miami Dolphins. Miami is a 9-point favorite, which I don't think I've ever seen before.
Dolphins by 15 at least. Fitzpatrick's going to go off.
We don't trust Joe.
He's one of the top scoring fantasy players this year, and I just picked him up off the waivers.
Yeah, the one time you need him, though, he'll shit the bed. But the Jets are definitely not going to win. So,
Miami. The Jets.
Can you specify which Miami?
If you look at the Jets' next 3 games after this, they have the Bills, the Chiefs, and then the Patriots.
The Jets?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not getting a win this year.
They might go 0-16.
Their schedule. I mean, the Dolphins are the easiest team they'll beat, and we think the Dolphins are better than them by a lot.
The Giants will win 1 game and still not get the first pick.
It's fine. We don't need a quarterback. We need a wide receiver.
You want the first pick. Options.
Can I say the other stretch that the Jets have to finish the season?
Yeah.
At Seahawks, at Rams, versus Browns, at Patriots.
Fucking terrible.
Not winning
Good
the
luck.
game.
The only other teams they play is at the Chargers versus the Dolphins and then versus the Raiders.
I don't think they'll be resting weeks the last week, but if the Patriots were, I think Brian Hoyer still beats them.
Remember when the Giants? Oh no, they didn't rest people, but they beat the Redskins that game that they had nothing to play for. Last time we were good.
11-5.
That was Kirk Cousins' game.
Yeah.
Loser.
Yeah, you know the Giants matchup today this week is Thomas versus Chase Young.
Oh wow.
So that'll be interesting to watch Thomas get absolutely destroyed. Next.
Um,
I wish.
Yeah, like I said, Miami's winning this game. Miami's my survival pick for the week, so hopefully that keeps me in the league. I got a strike because of the Colts, and I've been perfect ever since.
Guaranteed Fitzpatrick 3 interceptions. Joe Flacco has a career day.
I think Sam's playing. Oh no, Sam's done. Forgot about that.
Yeah, Flacco's playing
for a while. They still play. That's how pathetic the Jets are. They played Darnold even when he was hurt.
Fucking Quinnen Williams is going to have like 5 sacks, and they're still going to find a reason to trade him, not even get a first-round pick for him.
Yeah.
They just have to call Dave Gettleman. He'll give him a first, I'm sure.
No, what? Why would he?
Because he's an idiot.
Who do we give a first for?
But he makes dumb trades.
Yeah, well. Who did we draft with the Odell pick? Was it DeAndre Baker?
I hope not.
Because he was one of our first-round picks.
We're all right.
No, I think we traded back in during the draft to get that. I think it was the Dexter Lawrence pick.
Let's see this.
Which was a good pick.
Yeah, the Dexter Lawrence pick is the Cleveland pick, and then the DeAndre Baker, which will probably end up in a Florida penitentiary in the next 2 years. It was from New Orleans via Green Bay via Seattle.
Yeah, I think that was a draft day trade to get back into the first round.
Yeah.
Took the first cornerback. It could have taken all of them. Took the worst fucking clubhouse guy. Even though Gettleman
clubhouse guy,
tried to clean the clubhouse.
Yeah.
I'm saying clubhouse.
It can be used in football.
Locker room talk.
Yeah. You know, apparently...
Afterlights all the stadium.
Do you guys ever know how Baker got caught, by the way?
Baker?
Like DeAndre Baker.
Mayfield? Oh, DeAndre?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to jail, I'm pretty sure.
No. Do you know why he ended up getting arrested, though, for it? Like, obviously, for what he did. Justin from Talking Giants said this when he was on. Apparently, he was on his Instagram story, like, flexing that he got away with it, or he, like, DM'd someone about it, and then the cops got a hold of that, and then they arrested him.
Fucking idiot. I'm glad he's in jail.
Has anybody here ever interviewed Boone Jenner?
Oh, yeah, me.
I was like, wait.
Took like a split second to realize, like, what the heck, you're... Like, it took...
Is that... is this recorded?
No, we are recording.
Face was amazing.
Yeah, the bottom lip came out.
Nope, wait. Yes, I did. It's like,
oh, nope, yep.
I'm pretty sure I know somebody who did, and I'm pretty sure it was Griff.
Yeah, he interviewed hockey players like 10 years ago. And now they're famous.
Yeah.
And they don't remember Griff, sadly.
I bet you Boone Jenner definitely does. Like, yeah, I was on the Saskatchewan Fucknuts, and you interviewed me.
Griff went all the way to Saskatchewan to interview a fucknut. He's on the ground laughing.
It's not... I feel like Matt. It's very easy to pop Matt, or he just popped himself.
Yeah.
You said it. He went all the way to Saskatchewan to interview a fucknut.
You said that, though.
Yeah, but that was the team name. I didn't say a fucknut.
No, he is a fucknut. If he's on the team. It's like saying DJ LeMahieu's a Yankee. He's a fucknut. He plays for the fucknuts. What's the next game?
Probably the best game of the weekend.
No, we already went over the Jets-Dolphins game.
Okay, second best.
No! Why is it? It's the worst ever.
That's so bad at podcasting now.
It's all good. Packers at Buccaneers.
Who?
Packers at Buccaneers.
Oh, Packers by like 45.
No way. They'll cover. It's only 1.5.
It's 1.
What is Alex giving me with these lines? He said it was 1.5.
It changes. We do lines on Wednesday morning.
I need the Wednesday morning lines. It's only a 1-point game.
No, I don't want to give you my picks and stuff for that.
You think Randy will take Bucks +1?
Yeah, because he's an idiot.
Packers.
Packers by 1 million.
What's the over-under for how long it takes for Brady to scream at his offensive line?
The second that Zadarius Smith gets pressure, which is instantly.
I only have one thing with Tom Brady I want to say right now is I love...
Is his son too long?
Apart from that. I just found it kind of interesting how he denied the whole 4th down thing, but then he took the photo of him with the 4 that became a meme and then put LeBron's face over it to congratulate him. I'm like, you don't even own up to what you did, and then you use the meme to benefit
I didn't
you.
even see that. Fucking Tom. You're clearly caught on film asking, that was 4th down?
Well, that's like J.R. Smith being caught saying, like, he didn't know what fucking the score was. And LeBron's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, clearly he didn't know what the score was.
Well, LeBron shouldn't throw him under the bus. JR should be like, I'm a fucking idiot.
J.R. Smith's a moron.
Yeah, but he still wants him playing with him for some reason.
He probably has a fucking weed dealer.
JR has how many rings now? 3?
2.
Well, he has 2 of them.
Yeah, he's going to win a ring first from starting now. The Raptors or the Knicks? Let's be real.
The Raptors at least have a head start of making it.
It was a joke.
Hey, you never know. Mitchell Robinson could be the next fucking
Luol Deng.
Next, I almost said Antonio Pierce for some reason. Next Patrick Ewing. Be really good and never win a ring.
I don't think he's that good.
He's already better.
But he's nasty. Well, he is the single season record holder for a field goal
percentage. Welcome to the YWC NBA podcast.
I was actually going to talk to you guys if you wanted to do a YWC baseball or YWC hockey podcast at some point.
I can talk about baseball all the time.
Who did you
Hockey,
pick?
I don't know enough
did
about.
Griff pick the Bucks?
No, I'm picking the Packers. I just wanted to say that with Brady. I love the fact that he doesn't own up to it. And he's just like, oh, yeah, no, it's 4th. No, Tom, it was 3rd.
He was just shouting out Arn Anderson.
Yeah. Arn Anderson of all of them. It's not Rick.
Not Tully.
Tom Brady's a big Oli guy.
Yeah, he probably is. Fucking idiot. Doesn't know shit about wrestling.
No, I'm going Packers too, though.
Yeah, that makes sense. The Bucks will probably win by 12.
The Bucks suck. They're not good.
They look really good, and then sometimes they look awful.
They didn't beat the Bears. They're so bad.
I remember watching that game
Bucks should be good.
I literally remember watching that game last week being like, Tom Brady's got a minute 13. Matt Nagy managed the clock horribly. The Bears are going to fucking lose this game. And then the Bears won, and I was just like, okay, what? It's like, what the fuck was that?
I know they're hurt. Godwin keeps getting hurt.
Evans is hurt.
Evans is playing hurt, yeah.
Evans hasn't practiced this week. Which, guys, just hold on a second. Their feed froze. So, if you guys... Oh, yeah, lost the connection. Cancel. I gotta dial them back in. Sorry about that, guys. Technical issues. But, the big thing with the Bucks, too, like I said, Mike Evans hasn't practiced this week. And guess who has Mike Evans in their starting lineup right now? I think the feed froze again, guys. I'm sorry about this. Just give me a second. Yeah, we are suffering some... Oh, no, there he is. Alex, I'm going to turn off the... I'm going to turn off my video. There's that. And yes, so Mike Evans is currently in TJ's starting lineup, and TJ now has Michael Thomas and Mike Evans, who one's definitely not playing because of a bye week, and one may not be playing because of injury this week. So, Alex, I'm going to take Alex by 50 in their fantasy matchup.
I think if TJ left him in for Griff's matchup, he has to leave him in for mine. I think that's just fair.
Such an idiot.
Just lock his roster. That's his roster for the rest of the season. He's a central bye
I don't
week.
think I've played him yet. I'll probably lose to him.
He's a bye week. I'm still gonna fucking stress about this
What's
matchup.
that, Scotty, what's his last name?
Miller?
Yeah, Griff was like, he's the next big thing on like 6 episodes ago. On this podcast, he was like, he's the next Wes Welker. Except
You have listened to every minute of every
He'll
YWC.
catch football passes. Too soon.
What?
Welker had a huge drop in the
Oh,
second
I was gonna say Edelman's pretty good in the Super Bowl.
Welker.
I know.
I remember the Giants, like he was a free agent. We all wanted him to sign.
Who?
We
Welker?
all wanted Welker.
Yeah, no.
He's still good.
The guy had like 9 concussions in a year. You still there, Griff?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good.
Letting you guys talk.
I missed your face though. Sucks.
Oh, sorry. Well, the connection was bad. I'm going to turn it on right now just to see if I can make it work. Next up, Sunday Night Football, Rams at 49ers.
Rams. I have to bench the 49ers defense. They were fucking
I
awful.
dropped him in one league. I just like couldn't.
I might have to.
I have the Giants defense now, and I'm actually confident.
Hector dropped the fucking Patriots defense. Pick
Idiot.
up Cleveland. Idiot. I had a whole thing with him where he dropped the Saints defense because he had them and the Patriots, and Lacy picked them up, and I was like, "You idiot! The Saints are projected to be amazing," and of course they suck.
They're awful, yeah.
But then he dropped the Patriots. I'm like, I have waiver number 1, so I will be picking them up. Thank you.
So you kind of just fucked them.
Well, you can't drop somebody and just be like, "Hey guys."
But you told him not to drop the Saints.
No, I didn't. He did it first, and I was like, "Why would you do that?" I didn't think the Patriots
and then Lacy
defense
picked him,
would be any good because like they have like a ton of guys opt out.
We should do a podcast about our fantasy league where we just strictly talk about the shit that pisses us off for that one league.
There's nothing that makes me fucking happy. Even when I'm up by 1,000, I'm like, "You fucking idiot! You suck."
He's like, of course this guy's getting good on my bench. It's like, well, don't you want your bench to be good? So when you have to play them, you're
I
confident.
only want them to be good when I play them. Fantasy has ruined Sundays. Like it really.
But you can't stop playing it.
No, I can't. I'm never. Gonna
It's
end
too
that
fun.
way. It's too much fun.
You feel like a real GM.
Once you draft and then once you start to lose, then it's fucking ruined.
Griff, ask Matt how many leagues he's actually in.
Matt, how many leagues are you in?
Leagues total or ones that matter?
No, leagues total.
Leagues total.
I mean, the 2 that we're in, and then like 3 random public leagues.
That's it? I thought you had like 7 leagues.
No, I just like to draft, and then every time I drafted, I got like the 7th pick or later. It's like I got the 10th pick twice.
I'd rather that than like 6.
No, you want right in the middle.
No,
you
I
don't
hate
wait
that.
too long.
I liked it back-to-back
Although
picks.
in Orgy, I think I had the 10th pick, and I'm in first place, so you can win.
Are you in first place?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's my Dak in a box.
I just beat him.
Yeah, thank you.
Did you see what I tweeted him?
But I'm still
Yeah.
third in that league.
Did you see what I tweeted him? He sent us in the, like...
Oh,
in
yeah.
The, he's like, welcome to your new... Hey, it's your new number 1 seed.
Did he tweet that, like...
He just said it
before?
in the chat.
Yeah,
like
when?
on Yahoo.
Before
The week after he became number 1.
Matt, you're actually in second right now. Hyde and Zeke, who is Ryan Sonar, is in first.
Wow, he traded it from All Elite Fleet.
Yeah, he's really good. His team is...
Yeah.
nasty.
I love how Phil's one
The
and
trade I sent to Ben was that bad.
I love how
He didn't tell me it was.
He gets a 4th round for Chris Carson, and I give him Singletary. So he gets a starting running back.
Yeah, what was
He
the
gets a
gave up?
8th or something.
He probably still
Carson-
try and win.
Well, that's fine, but Chris Carson is like a 4th rounder.
Yeah, but he was way underrated.
But I don't think he's going to be a 2, 2nd, 3rd rounder next year.
He should be.
We'll see.
Maybe, Randy, if you're listening. Actually, I was going to say stop taking a quarterback, but it helps teams, the rest of the team.
I just don't know why he still does it. He's come in last like the last 2 years.
Griff, I don't think you were in the league this time, but he would take Tom Brady first, no matter when he had the pick, other than maybe first overall. Every year he'd take Brady.
I remember that.
The 3rd pick, Andrew comes in, takes Brady, and the whole league was like, "What the fuck? Oh my god!" And then he took Aaron Rodgers next. Like, don't take a quarterback with your first pick. You go to the 2nd round, and all the good running backs are already gone. Like, you have to take a running back.
Yeah, my friend is in a 14-team league, and he's like,
"That's horrendous."
He goes-
Why do that?
he goes Michael Thomas or Derrick Henry, and everyone's like, Michael Thomas is the best receiver ever. I was like, dude, when you're going to be in the 2nd or 3rd round, you're going to already be like, shit, I had no options at running
you
back.
can draft Justin Jefferson in like the 10th round.
He texted me like the next day, the next round. He's like, "This sucks."
Like I want to go. Like the only reason I got Lamar Jackson is I had an extra first round pick because I got like Lamar with my 3rd or 4th pick.
Lamar and Mahomes are the only ones worth getting in like the 3rd round.
Usually I go running back because there are no good ones after them.
I draft like the Giants. I go best player on the board.
Then you'll get stuck with like James White, who does like nothing most of the games.
No, the person I actually think is the best player. Not the rankings. I'm not a ranking slave.
So you just go all the way down and pick fucking Devonta Freeman, who's a free agent.
I'd pick probably somebody from LSU.
Stupid.
Can I just I just got to say something quickly about our league. So I'm looking at the standings. Phil is 1-4 and has more points than 4 players in our league. One of them being me, who I'm in 4th with 649 points.
I usually benefit from that a lot. Like,
Wow.
I'll score really low, and then somebody else will just be even worse.
Wait, Griff, you're 4th in YWC?
Yeah.
Shit, good job.
Ryan's in 1st, Matt's in 2nd.
The league, the video I made praising you was from the other league, though, right?
Yes, which
And
Lazy
we're
was
both horrible.
Yes.
Still K. Ballard.
Yeah, K. Ballard. Great name. Should have been K. Mallard.
I don't get it.
Do you even listen to yourself when you talk?
I drifted out.
Jurgens Turtley?
That picture of Murray is frightening.
It's great. I made a mistake in that league for one of the first times. I fucking played DJ Shark.
Who?
Against you.
DJ Shark?
Yeah.
Shark.
Juju?
Shark.
Say Shark. And I still beat you with a fucking 0.
I know, I was so bad. But now I have Thomas and Brown.
Let me go find that week. Because
Dude,
the scores were terrible.
My wide receivers are unreal now.
Terrible.
Michael Thomas, A.J. Brown, and Jamison Crowder.
Hold on. I'm
going to win that. I'm going to make the playoffs in both of our leagues. Guaranteed.
Anthony Kiedis.
Yeah, I'm surprised you know who that is.
The score was, I was projected to lose, 132, 128. The score was 113, 111.
It's way higher than I thought.
I threw up Chark with a 0 and still beat you.
What was my lowest scoring per people? I probably had like...
Fournette had 4.2. I almost said Odell and then OBJ at the same time. Odell had 9.9. Jonnu Smith, 11.
I actually did the math for the next like 7 weeks to see if I should trade or if I should trade forward, trade away. And I actually did the math and I was like, I have a good chance of making the playoffs.
And Cam Newton sucked that week too.
Hey, Matt, who's Phil Asio? Or Chio?
Keep trying.
Never gonna get it right. Okay, who's David Lee?
He's on the ground laughing, Griff. Turn your video on.
Your video's not on. Mine is, though.
Oh, it's not? Sorry. I don't know how to work an iPhone.
That's all good.
Oh, here.
Phil Accio.
Okay.
Dying.
The joke paid off.
Okay, literally, all I see right now is just Matt's forearm and then his leg. Okay, I see his hand.
Oh, why is this not on front-facing camera? Sorry, Griff.
And then there's Alex.
Our mom is downstairs freaking out, like we're screaming. It's Phil Asio, like the sexual thing.
Okay. Asio.
Yeah, like fellatio.
Gotcha.
That's my gay friend. Olive Peacock. Yeah, he was Olive Peacock's.
Oh, okay. So Ramey left this league then.
Yeah, he bitched about something, and then I was just like, dude, all right, I'll take you out. What? He didn't want to be in it because he was complaining, so I was like, whatever, I'll just get, like, Joe. But I kind of want Ramey back in. Ramey? No. He won the league back-to-back years.
I think, Randy wasn't bitching about it. He just, like, didn't have time to, like, do anything.
Check his team time. Up, home run.
Ozuna.
Told you, he hits a home run every at-bat.
He has 2! All right. Is there one more game?
There's 2 more games, actually.
Fuck.
The one I was going to say, and also 2 for me, I'm going to go... I thought about going 49ers, but I'm just going to go Rams just because I don't really... They're really banged up right now and everything. Next up is the Chiefs at the Bills.
Chiefs. I have to pick the Chiefs, but they both look pretty bad. I might have picked the Bills if they won this week.
That's true.
They look awful.
Buffalo has one of the worst... Like, the Bills... The guy from the Bills podcast, Joe Miller, who I had on last week, said that... Or he tweeted out this week that the Bills have the most overpaid defensive line in football right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that true?
They're not good at rushing the passer, and their run defense is terrible. Like, we saw Derrick Henry and then Darrell Henderson, too, just, like, run wild on them. Even Josh Jacobs played decent. So, with Le'Veon Bell and Edwards-Helaire, like, and Mahomes being able to run, who knows how good this, or not how good, how this Bills defense is going to handle Patrick Mahomes.
Remember when in a couple weeks Cam Akers was supposed to be the starting running back?
Well,
that guy.
They went like 3 different weeks. It was like one guy would be good week 2, and another guy. And
but
week
it was
3,
like
it's now
preseason. It was like Cam Akers going to take a couple weeks to.
That's why I
break
drafted him.
Yeah, same. I told everyone, I was like, you should take Cam Akers. He's going to be the last starting running back.
Now I don't even have Malcolm Brown on my team anymore. Like he's the good.
It's only Henderson.
He had the good week 1, so everyone picked him up, and now he's fucking garbage.
That may happen to me this week with Chase Claypool.
Yeah, Chase Claypool probably won't do anything, and people will drop him again.
I picked him up, and then I needed a spot, so I think I just dropped him again because like he probably won't do anything.
Wow.
Well, I picked him up because in the one league I'm in, I had Boston Scott on my bench, so I'm just like, I'm going to go get Claypool instead.
Fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, he torched us. But
he plays for Philly, and his name is Boston. Go fuck yourself, dude.
Would you like him if he was on like a Boston team and named Boston? That would be worse.
No, I still hate him. But
yeah, exactly.
He's on a terrible team I hate, and his fucking name is Boston.
His name could be Matt Lorenzo, and if he was on the Eagles, you'd hate him.
The only people that think that name is cool is Jake Amir. So, see the shout-out video? They said I had a cool name. And then he made fun of Amir's middle name. His Shmuel.
I gotta rewatch that when we're done.
So we're all going Chiefs, right?
Huh?
We're all going Chiefs?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought he said something about right Twix.
I thought he said Romo.
I thought he said right Twix. And I was like, I'm a left Twix guy.
Yeah, same.
Actually, I'm a right Twix. I lied.
What did Romo say about Dak's injury again? Oh, it's just a cramp?
He said that would have never happened to me.
He said, he said, ha 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 ha, bet you wish you still had me now, bitch.
Ha 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 ha, just kidding.
Oh, thank you. That's going to get me through the rest of this yard work. Ha ha ha, no.
Just kidding.
No, I'm just trolling.
Can we just have the YWC Family Guy podcast?
Well, we just quote it?
Yeah, no way this is the shrimp.
No way this is the shrimp. Hurry up, shrimp. Hurry up, shrimp. Hurry up. I don't remember the rest.
Who comes up with that stuff? Let's do a bit about shrimp.
Let's do a bit about hurry up, shrimp.
All right, what's the last game?
Arizona Cardinals at the Dallas Cowboys.
Cardinals by at least 5.
Spread's only 1.5.
Isaiah Simmons hasn't played, like,
honestly forgot about him until Randy mentioned him today.
I mentioned him yesterday about how he doesn't play the snaps.
Wasn't that today?
Oh, well then I mentioned that
Somebody
today.
mentioned him today, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I think it was yesterday.
I would have picked the Cardinals.
I'm pretty sure it was yesterday because I heard that on the Talking Giants podcast.
Who I surprisingly don't hate, even though they ruined me in Survivor in
Who?
like week 2. I made it all the way till Yahoo's like week 10 or 11 last year, and like fucking Cardinals screwed me out of.
I always forget to do a Survivor thing.
It's fun.
I know you don't invite me in your league.
It's not a league. I just joined the fucking generic Yahoo league.
Oh.
I'm in.
What you win next year? It's like a $10,000 prize or whatever.
Oh. Yeah, let's do that.
Griff, you
Let's win that.
Griff, you in? Can you contribute like $3,000?
Oh, I already owe you an NWO spray paint belt, so what's another $3,000?
That's true. We all just put in $1,000 for Survivor.
Is it okay if I give you $2,500 and then buy you the belt?
That one. Oh. Griff, who are you picking?
Cardinals.
Fuck Dallas, right? I kind of hope Dallas just
Duck Dallas
wins like 6 games.
Do you still have your Buck Fossen shirt?
Oh, probably. I have a lot of T-shirts that I don't wear anymore.
Should Matt just wear that shirt and just say Scott underneath where it says Boston?
Oh, fuck that guy. Griff's not even going to upload this podcast. It's so bad.
Oh, no, I'm uploading it.
His worst reviewed ever on whatever.
Oh, Randy's going to be like...
I'm just working loud or whatever.
Because if Randy doesn't tweet Griff saying it's a terrific podcast, we're awful.
Could you imagine if this is the 1 week Randy's just like, yeah, bad.
Couldn't get through it.
Couldn't finish.
It's like Peter with the Godfather.
You know,
as soon as he hit the food Jenner line, I quit.
You know, the only time when Randy never tweeted me about a good podcast is when I had Talking Giants on?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I wonder if he listened. He probably didn't. He probably saw the guest and was like, nah.
Probably.
Justin Pennick, if you're listening, I'm a fan of you now.
Yeah, no, Justin was a great guest. I'm hoping to get him back on sometime. It's just tough because he's busy with his stuff. Because he's got that podcast. There's one they do where it's just football. And then they do I think I told you about this, Alex, but a Giants history one where they'll go back and they probably watch Giants games from like 1985.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't think I can put myself through that.
I'd do that just to watch LT play.
Yeah, it's true.
I can't believe he played until 93. played a year with Strahan. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Was it LT that had a coke problem, or did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's also said he used to give, like, he paid hookers to, like, go to the opposing running back's hotel and fuck them all night so they were tired in the morning. Like, that's
They wouldn't be that tired all the next
just
morning.
fuck all night.
The next morning, I feel like I'd still be okay. My dick would hurt.
You
but
haven't had sex ever, so what do
It's true.
you know?
It's true.
But also too, I don't know if Matt knows this, but I'm kind of like a quasi Cardinal fan, kind of like how Alex back in the day. And I don't know if he still is, but how Alex liked the Jaguars.
I like the Jaguars. They're cool.
Yeah.
I like Bortles. That's why.
Fucking Blake.
I'm the same because like I actually like Kyler Murray. I think he's a really good quarterback.
My second favorite team though is the Packers. Pussy. I just love Aaron Rodgers.
Pussy whipped much?
What? Do we have more games?
I used to be a big Dolphins fan.
You know what?
You and Dad sucked off Dan
Dad,
Marino.
Dad loved Dan Marino, so if I wasn't pretending to be the Giants, I'd pretend to be the Dolphins.
And what?
Like fucking round.
We actually have no more games left to predict, but can we actually do? We should do a rewatch podcast where we watch those old Lorenzo wrestling matches from you guys from like 2001.
Oh God!
All right, only if we do a podcast. Only if before on the podcast we rewatch both Super Bowls, Giants, Patriots, and we just like play the Wes Welker drop over and over.
Can I have? Can I like smoke a bunch of pot and have a bunch of Vicodin before we do that?
Those were great games too.
Yeah.
I remember every time in the first one they would show Bill Belichick, I had to mention how terrible his hoodie was.
Oh.
Like every time I'd be, oh, what a gross hoodie! Like
Yeah, you
superstitious.
thought it was fucking gonna fuck us up.
Oh, what a
Yeah, you made our dog like stay in the room.
yeah, they couldn't fucking move.
I don't remember which dog it was.
Both of them.
Lulu and Callie? Or Lulu and Callie. Callie and Dino?
Yeah, none of them could leave the fucking room. You sit in your bed until the game ends. Nobody fucking move. God,
Didn't you like scream fuck you to the neighbors
What?
when we won? You were outside?
I don't think I did.
Because they're Pats fans?
What? That right? I don't think that's accurate.
I don't want to name names.
I remember cursing Griff. I was like, "Fuck you, man!" I didn't even know him back then.
Yeah.
Let's just make like a 4-hour podcast.
Griff, you should be an Argonauts fan.
I am an Argonauts fan.
Yes, there you
You
go.
should be a fucking Patriots fan.
You
You live closer to Buffalo.
You should be an Argonauts fan. No NFL team, just the Argonauts.
Root for the Saints, like your dad. Why the Patriots?
You already know.
I know the story, but
Okay.
I think Griff.
So-
I think Griff.
say the Raiders win that game. Screw for Raiders.
That's a good question. He might very well be.
Or if you went to that another like bar or wherever they watched the game, and there were a bunch of Raiders fans there, would he be a Raiders fan?
Raiders fans can't.
Because there were a lot of Patriots fans.
Raiders fans can't afford Disney.
Where he was. That's true. I have no idea what that means, but
They're fucking.
Miguel, can you afford Disney?
I don't think Miguel knows this exists.
Miguel's been
He's
on
already
this
doing his own
podcast
podcast.
before.
He was.
Yeah.
Surprised you didn't talk shit about it the whole time and then say I'm just kidding.
No, Miguel was on like
Hey,
right before COVID hit.
When are you getting Breach on?
Yeah.
You should get. You should ask Britton to be on,
And ask
and
Nakash.
then secretly ask Breach to be on, and then have the sweet shows off.
Don't blindside Brent like that.
I think Brent would tell me to go fuck myself and just leave.
Yeah, that's perfect podcast. I think we should.
Britton had the best tweet I've ever seen earlier today. He was like, "About to hit the pen and go see my therapist. Hope she doesn't notice." And I just like popped the weed pen.
Oh,
I gotta read it now. That's my.
what's the longest episode of YWC podcast yet?
An hour 51 minutes. Well, that was with Phil and Big Rat.
What are we on?
Big Rat.
An
Was he
hour
a
and
Dolphins
4
fan?
minutes.
Yeah, I saw that guy in Dallas. I was just like, I don't like you.
Why?
I don't know. I just made that up.
He's tall.
His name is
we on?
Ricky.
Never met him.
What happened?
His name is Ricky. I just learned that like a few weeks ago.
Big Rat?
Yeah.
His name's Ricky.
I remember it's like Big Rat 13, and I was reading
Time.
it really fast. I was like, what the fuck is Big Rat Teen? I was like, what the hell is this?
Big Rat 3 things. Good friends are like classic.
Yeah, so,
Just awful takes about wrestling.
great guy, awful takes.
He is a great guy. I do love classic.
I don't really like that spot right there.
Yeah.
Well, it's fucking.
He just did a suplex, Brandon. What are you worried about?
All right, how
What time
Sorry,
are we
Griff,
now?
we're ruining your podcast.
Guys, it's fine. We're already done talking football, so we can stay on as long as we want to talk about whatever. This is my podcast.
There's got to be more football stuff, right? Did anything else happen?
We can talk about those awful ESPN trades. Sam Darnold for like a 6th-round pick.
I'd rather talk about how the ESPN new commentary team sucks.
Get off the chair. It's just creaking. You're ruining the podcast.
Who is it?
Steve Levy, Brian Greasy, and Louis Riddick.
The fucking Louis Riddick. He interviewed for the Giants GM job and didn't get it. Thank God. Yeah, he's an idiot too. Mm-hmm. Who is it with him? Who did he say?
Brian Greasy and Steve Levy.
Missed it for a 3rd time, Matt. Thank you. Griff, one more time.
Steve Levy.
Who is it?
Steve Levy, okay.
Yeah.
Who do you think's going to host the draft next year?
Why?
Because Trey Wingo's gone.
Oh.
Is he actually gone from ESPN?
Yeah,
he got fired.
Is that why they ended Golick and Wingo, or?
No. They were sick of Golick, and then they had nothing for Trey Wingo to do but the draft, and they were not. I'm not going to pay you.
He was a weekly Wednesday on Michael K. show.
I hate that guy.
Trey Wingo.
Ever since he did that,
Lives in Connecticut.
he talked shit about the Patriots Rams Super Bowl, and people who thought it was boring. He was like, "That's so boring." Then don't watch. Like, dude, it was a boring game. Fuck yourself.
Yeah, there are such things as boring games. It's not like the teams should try to be entertaining, but we can still be bored with it.
After that, I was like, dude, I'm done with you. Your fucking real name is. I gotta look up his real name. It's something stupid.
It's not Trey something?
No, it's like Harold Chapman or something.
Why does he go by Trey Wingo?
Hold on. Hal Chapman Wingo the Third.
Oh, okay. How do you
What?
get Trey out of Hal?
Said his nickname for how many hookers he fucked in high school. Trey.
Cool.
3 of them.
But it's not even TRE, it's TREY.
Look at his stupid fucking face. I hate this guy.
Kate loves him.
The other
He's
thing I
born
gotta
in
say,
Greenwich.
Yeah, he lives here still.
why does Anthony Darrell McFarland go by Booger? Because it's a childhood nickname that's stuck.
Because he's fat and ugly.
Booger's awesome. LSU. Booger was good in the. I actually liked Booger when he wasn't on the Booger Mobile. I thought he was much better actually in the booth.
Trey Wingo grew up with Randy Arozarena?
Shut the fuck up.
How's that possible? He's 57. Randy's like 25.
Oscar?
Randy's older than I am.
He did. He probably grew up near Steve Young. He's from Greenwich.
In Utah?
No.
Chris, where did Steve Young go to college?
I think BYU.
Fuck. Did I give it away with Utah?
I don't think he went to Utah.
Yeah.
The only other good school there.
He was born in Salt Lake City. Went to Greenwich High School.
I did.
Steve Young.
No, he was born in Utah.
Me either.
And then he
But
went
I
to
knew
Greenwich
he was
Public,
Greenwich.
and then he went to Greenwich High School.
Yeah.
Griff, who's your favorite Food Network chef?
Mark McEwen.
Are you Randy asking the questions?
Who?
Mark McEwen.
I don't even know who that is. I have to look him up.
Randy, who's your favorite athlete from Connecticut?
Why'd you just say Randy?
Or, sorry, Griff.
Wow. Randy, I want to know yours too, so tweet me. Got the host's name wrong.
The host, name wrong.
Oh, Shane McMahon and Stephanie McMahon went to the same high school. And yep, there he is, Trey Wingo, and also to
Wait, which high school did they go to?
Greenwich High School.
Oh, wow. I didn't even think they actually ever lived in Greenwich.
Who?
The McMahons.
He fucking grew up in Greenwich.
Yeah, it's a work, you idiot. They live in Weston.
He grew up in Greenwich.
I didn't know that was real.
Yeah, you also thought Shawn Michaels' real name was Michael Shawn.
It is. He just has a last name that I
His
refuse
last name
to
was
say.
Shawn.
No, I never specified.
Yeah, Hickenbottom.
Yeah, I never specified if that was his full name or his first
Can we get like a time lapse of Shawn Michaels photos every year and just see when the eye started to go?
Yeah, and his hair too.
Well, his hair.
He has the worst
His hair
comb
started to
over.
go like pretty early.
I don't know why he shaved, but now he has this comb over, and it's so bad. It's like we know it's bad because you're always wearing a hat.
I like your hat.
Still has good abs though.
He does.
Johnny, like a couple years ago, was like an ab competition. Look up that photo. Google Johnny Gargano, Shawn Michaels ab competition.
Is this going to be like a fucking porno?
Why did you have so many draft saves?
Because I was trying to tweet about Clyde and the Astros, and then fucking Twitter's been down.
Well, I think it's your connection.
It's not. It's been down. What am I looking up?
Look up, I don't forget.
HBK Gargano abs?
Yeah.
What was I gonna say as well?
Actually, both have good abs.
Can
No
you some?
man's good about it. It's worth a shot.
The only thing I want to say is though,
Oh, he does.
why does why does why does Britain hate Breach?
Who? Why does Britain hate Breach? I don't know. I don't really know the backstory.
I was reading those.
Breach was just like kept making jokes, and Britain's like, dude, we're not even friends. That's all I know. Are we still on the podcast?
Yes, we are.
This is YWC TMZ.
Yes, this is a little bit of everything, guys. This is the special 30th episode, but anyway, guys, this episode is actually also sponsored by Poland Springs, Mountain Dew, and the Country Cow in Connecticut.
Yes, I'm going there tomorrow. So excited.
Yeah, man, shit on it every time I would say Cow's the best, and he's like, nah, it's trash.
The Mercado used to be so good.
No, it's not.
It's also expensive. It's $4.10 for a bacon, egg, and cheese.
When I was in high school, it was like $3.10.
Yeah, inflation.
So stop complaining. You knew it,
But
you
it
knew it was coming.
was probably overpriced 10 years ago too.
No.
It's so goddamn
So
delicious.
worth it.
Griff
If
needs
it's worth it, is it really overpriced?
Griff needs to, yes. Like, Five Guys is so good, but it's super overpriced. Griff needs to come visit and get the cow and then Pepe's.
And then all the other pizza spots as well.
I've only tried Pepe's and I've never had the New Haven one. Hit record again and then let everyone know how much awesomeness they just missed.
You guys, we went off and we're just talking forever. You guys missed a lot there. We were in the middle of Times Square getting hot dogs.
Get a hot dog in NYC.
Getting a hot dog in the middle of New York City
Hot dog.
after NXT TakeOver,
Oh.
where I met Bobby for the first and only time ever.
Fucking Bobby.
Yeah, who I'm trying to get on the podcast one day, hopefully.
That was then? I thought that was... Oh, yeah, you're right.
That was Bailey Sasha.
Wait, we stayed in New York City for Brooklyn 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in
Oh,
fucking...
wow.
That's where fucking the Jokers filmed there. Like, a couple years
Yeah.
later.
Wow, yeah, we were in Manhattan for that.
Yeah.
I remember driving to Brooklyn when I fucking got Carson.
I
I bought the fucking Money in the Bank thing, but I didn't buy the fucking stupid T-shirt because I thought they would have it on sale later.
remember you buying the
regret not having
briefcase.
the SummerSlam
Yeah,
t-shirt.
no, the fucking NXT TakeOver shirt.
I forgot to
I
ask
have the
Becky.
shirt one.
I forgot to ask Becky Lynch if she was single.
That's true. But you were so excited. You fucking 69 your dad came in his fucking pants or whatever.
That was in Orlando, though, right?
That was in New York.
Oh, that was fucking in Brooklyn.
Oh,
You met PCB, the fucking submission sorority.
Jesus.
Oh, God. I miss those trips.
That was the first time I ever met Ryan Radar.
You met the Radars there?
I met Radar at SummerSlam 15
Wow.
Where the fuck were we?
in the seats.
How did you, did you know him from his videos or anything? Or did he know you?
He knew me through Twitter because when I was trying to get tickets for the Royal Rumble in 2015, he was trying to find a pre-sale link, and I sent him the link, and then he was just like, "Oh, thanks," and then we followed each other, we were kind of DMing, and that's when I was like, "Oh, hey." I was supposed to meet him in Philly, but that never happened, so then I met him in Brooklyn.
How soon after that did you guys have sex?
About a year and a half later in Orlando.
Not bad.
Yeah, and then you met Ryan, you're like, God damn it.
You mean Nick?
No, I thought he said he met Nick.
No, we talked about Ryan.
I never met Nick in person until Orlando.
Then you met Nick and you were like, what the fuck? One's like normal, the other one's a crazy bad football take. Carson Wentz is the GOAT. Okay.
And then what's it called? And then I still find it hilarious that Matt and Ryan Falcone are like 2 feet apart in Dallas, yet Matt had no idea who the fuck he was when I was talking about him before New Orleans.
I didn't know who a lot of people were. Fucking Big Ref 317 or whatever.
310.
Yeah, fuck that
I've
number.
never talked to him, but why? You don't like Eli?
What?
You said fuck that number.
310.
No, we were just talking about 10.
No, fuck 310. That's out of all the numbers in the world, that's the worst one you could possibly choose.
Nah, 36 is.
No. Griff's lucky number is fucking 11. It's a great movie.
Crickets.
Griff doesn't know that movie. Come on.
I've never seen it. I only know it because you've talked to him.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, who's in it? Fucking Cameron
Josh
Diaz.
Hartnett, Bruce Willis.
Josh Hartnett.
Fucking Lucy Liu. It's a great
None of that's getting my gears going.
It's a great movie.
You can't start with Josh Hartnett. Who cares about Josh
How'd
Hartnett?
you find me? I'm a world-class assassin, fuckhead. How do you think I found you? That's from Lucky Number 11?
Yeah.
Wow. Sounds like Family Guy.
Alrighty, guys. Well, we are talking some more, just doing our thing, you know. But Matt and Alex...
Record again.
I hit record again because I wanted to, because Matt was getting mad at me. But anyway, Matt, it was great having you on for the first time. I'm gonna get you back on sometime soon. And Alex, thanks for coming on once again.
Yeah, no problem. Next time Matt's here and we're both here, we'll do it.
Apologize to everybody who actually fucking listen to this shit, because this is probably your least put together episode. You're gonna have to edit around.
Of you.
Yeah.
Oh, and
That was fun.
4-1 and...
Matt, put your pants on. Matt, put your pants on.
5-1.
He scored before we could even see it. Griff knows the fucking future.
I could have told you it was 5-1 off the bat.
No, you couldn't have. He almost had him. So fucking
Poor Broussard.
the Dodgers are goddamn blowing it again. The Astros are going to win the World Series again.
They're still down in the series.
Have all the momentum. And you know what? Griff
So did the Dodgers.
Griff, tell us what you say about momentum.
It's only as good as the next day's pitching.
No. He has a quote.
If you have a quote about momentum,
Not that I can remember.
okay, yeah. Matt's just being an idiot. Are you still recording or did you stop it?
You know what? I'm going to stop right now. Thank you, guys.
All right, bye, guys. Love you.
It's still on.
Brandy, tell me what you think.
Penis.
Goodbye, guys. See you next week after week 6.